Hi guys, are you ready for today's workout? So today's workout, we are going to be using a step bench and a set of dumbbells. Everything is going to be using the step. It's going to be fun. It's going to be some intervals that are about 45 seconds each. Some will be a little shorter and a little longer. We are going to be doing a lot of cardio, and we're going to have a great time. We're going to hit everything, and just grab that set of dumbbells. Make sure you have your water, a towel, or a mat, because sometimes we will be on the bench. And let's just have some fun. So we're going to get started with a warm-up. Let's start marching it out, straddling that bench. So sometimes we'll be on the beat today, sometimes we won't. Be ready for anything. Everything can be done either on the floor if you don't have a step, or modified. There will be options to take it up a little bit and options to bring it back down. Let's start to roll those shoulders. And let's tap and reach it up right here. Really reaching up nice and high. Feeling those obliques warming up. And reach it in front. Take some nice deep breaths here. Really work on keeping that core in nice and tight. Let's squat down and up right here. Pressing right into those heels. The step is just great to do not only standing work, but you can also have your hands on it to give you that little assistance whenever you're in a plank. So you're gonna find it really fun, and just, it's a great tool because you can do so many things with it, and it can help you or it can make it harder. So I really strongly advise that you maybe try to get a step into your home gym. It really helps to keep things different, and we're all at home working in our gym, so it's just one of those things that's very versatile. Hold it down right here. Bring your hands to that step. Again, this is going to be helpful. If we didn't have the step, we'd be bringing the hands to the floor, which might be a little much right now. Just pressing into those heels, reaching to the crown of your head. Let's hold it down. Put your hands on the bench and come back into a plank. And just hold that plank right there. Again, just warming up the shoulders. Everything should be heating up right now. And let's rock it back and forth. So we're keeping those hips down. Abs are in nice and tight. And 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Bring your right foot to the right side of the bench. Open up. Bring it back down. Switch sides. Now just take this at your own pace. You can hold one side a little bit longer if you like. But we're really opening up to those hips. Need 1 more each side. And hold that plank. Give me a downward facing dog, and just alternate those heels. And then hold both heels down. Look at your hands, walk your feet to your hands, and roll it up. Big shoulder roll. Bring your hands above the knees, flat back, and round the back, and come up. So we're going to go down, round, release, come up. Down, round, release, come up. 2 more. 1 more. Come on up. Good job. March it out. Remember, as with everything we do, we're going to slowly build. So let's come on top of the march. Nice and light on your feet. Hold your feet and pulse it down. Now I want you to drive those arms. That'll get that heart rate up a little more. Hold it down and pulse. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, hold it down, hold it. We're gonna squat side to side and come up to a standing position when we get to the bench. So we're gonna stand, squat, stand, squat. So I just want you to take these at your own pace, getting used to that bench height. We are gonna have so much fun today. You're gonna get sweaty, you're gonna feel great. So this is a great introduction to how we come off the bench and how we use our energy to come up. So that landing is toe ball heel as you step off. Right now this is no impact, but in a little bit we're going to be adding impact to this. But I want that heart rate to go up. We're still kind of at the end of that warm-up phase. Want that heart rate up a little more. 8 more. Good job. March it on top. All right, we're gonna get a little warmer here. We're gonna take this leg down, down, up, up with a march. Here we go. Down, down, up, up. Down, down, up, up. That's all it is. If you were on the floor, you'd be doing an out, out, in. This is gonna prepare us for our next move, which is gonna be a down, up football run. And we're gonna lead with this side. Come on top and give me a football run. Heels are up slightly. So we're gonna do that same thing, down, down, up, up, but we're gonna be on the balls of our feet, and we are gonna get going. So if you need some water, go grab it. Get ready, get set, go. So it's just that down, down, up, up. A little faster, a little bit more of a run. Great way to get things heated up. You can even travel the bench. Love this one. Remember, all the intervals are meant to get that heart rate up. There's a little bit of rest in between. Breathe. Remember, you can slow the pace. You can make it quicker to vary the intensity. Go by how you feel. Notice I'm looking down at the bench every once in a while. That's for safety. Give me 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. March it on top. Remember, we're just getting started. Pace yourself. Pulse down and pulse. Remember, we're driving those arms, keeping the heart rate up. Also warming up that upper body. 4 more. Get ready for your next move. This leg, down, down, up, up. So we're just marching, right? Now you can still travel that bench. You're gonna add, not yet, that football run in. Remember, we're easing our way back in. These first few intervals are meant to kind of prime you for a little bit more. Give me 4 more. And of course, if you didn't want to do that football run, you could just come back to this. Give me a little football run on top. Those heels are up. The calves are getting warm. The heart rate's going up a little bit. So we're going to start with this leg for that down up football run. In 4 more. 3. After tight 2. Go. So remember, you're at your own pace here. Breathing. I love using this step because these intervals are very easy to follow, allowing you to work harder when you want to or to back off when you need to. Remember, you can also just stay in one place, really work on that speed, really drive in those arms. Feel that core. Core engagement is key all the time. Keeping that core turned on. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. March it on top. How we doing? Pulse it down. So, We're gonna keep that heart rate up, a little bit of active rest in between. This would be considered active rest. Now, what you're doing here is pushing the hips back, right? All right. Next one, you're gonna give me an alternating tap from the top. Now I'm gonna tap the bench. You don't have to, you can kind of punch out. You can punch down. The foot on top stays down. The foot off the step, the heel is up. This leg's gonna start, here we go. Now, if it's too much to tap the bench, stay up, punch it side to side. Whole foot on the bench. Now you can pivot a little more here. I'm gonna stay a little bit more centered here without too much of a pivot because I just wanna work my speed and get the heart rate up. Work on that form. I'm already feeling that core. Remember, your legs bring you down to the bench. We're not rounding. You can really drive those arms a little more if you like. Lots of options here. You can travel. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and 1. Hold it on top march. Pulse it down. You get the idea. All right. We're gonna do that again. Leading with this side. Breathe. Feel those legs. Yes. 8 more we go. 8. 1 more. This leg, lunge it. Now again, you can punch, keep the chest up, or if you want, remember the heel of the foot that's off the bench is up. Just tap, 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 tap. If you want, work the arms a little more. You can travel. I want you to feel those legs. Woo. Push into the heel that's on the step. Come on. Push. You can slow down to back off. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. March it out. Woo. Recover. Water whenever you need it. All right. All right, pulse down. Now I'm not too low here. My chest is lifted. I'm not that low in my legs. You can go deeper if you want. Remember, this is a little active recovery to keep things moving. Next, we're gonna go a little deeper. So remember that thing we did in the warm-up? We went side to side. This time we're gonna add a squat. I'm gonna start slow. So it's gonna be here, here. So you jump to the sides. The difference with this one is your legs, your feet are parallel, and you're squatting. The heel goes down. Now, if you didn't like this jump, go back to what we did in the warm-up with adding that little squat on top this time instead of standing. Makes it a little harder than where we were in that warm-up. So just pick, drive those hips back, keep your chest lifted. The downward movement starts the upward movement, and you're squatting. Come on, push. 4, 3, 2, and 1. March on top. Good job. All right. Strong back bench. All right. Next one, a little bit more core. We're ready for it. You're gonna put your hands in the middle of the bench. Your toes are down. You're gonna jump up and down. Up and down, but quick. All right, you're gonna stay on the balls of your feet. Knees are bent. Hands are in the middle of the step. Here we go. Now, if you need to have more distance between your feet and your hands, you can take it. Come on. Balls of your feet, inner thigh, hands right underneath your shoulders. You can pick up the pace. You can go one foot at a time here with just taps. That's fine too. You're feeling those shoulders now. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and 1. Carefully come up, march it out. Good job, how'd you do? Give me a few shoulder rolls. You can do a march here. You can do a little football run. Ooh. Now keep it and take one leg off. Aha. Breathe. All right. Next move, we'll start on this side. We're gonna touch, bring it up. Now, shouldn't have jumped there. Getting ahead of myself. Now, squat knee, squat knee. Really drive the knee up. Tapping down right in front of that foot. This foot that's on the step stays down. If you wanna add a little jump, you do. I'm gonna move back so you can see it. Nice athletic arms. Ooh. One focus is that knee coming up. Whether you're jumping or not, I want that knee up. Squat, knee. Squat, knee, with or without the jump. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. March it out, straddle. Woo. I'm gonna grab a quick sip. How are we doing? Woo. You might say to yourself, when are we using those weights? Not yet. I want you to back it up. Back it up. Got it. You're gonna take those hands to the step again. Hands down. Bend the knees. On your tippy toes. You're gonna jump back and in. Half burpee. Now you can keep your feet out wide, or you can go narrow to wide. I like to put my heels down, keep going. When I come up, you can stay on the balls of your feet. My heel taps down for just a second. Abs are tight. Remember, anything you do with 2 feet, you can modify with 1. 3, 2, and 1. March it out. Few shoulder rolls. Feels good. Let's do a few arm circles. Breathe. Stretches out those arms. March on top. We're going to do the other side with that tap and knee. Squat and knee. So let's take it here. Squat down and up. Again, this is all work in between, getting ready. This foot is close to the step. It's not out here, and it's not too close. Now, you're gonna go down, knee up, squat knee. The difference here is this foot, the whole heel goes down. Technical point. Now, if you wanna add that jump, so what I don't want to see is tap knee. That's a different exercise. I want you to squat knee. Can totally be done without the jump. And I want you to use your core to drive the knee up. Athletic arms. If you're jumping, I want that knee up just as high. Toe wall heel on that landing. Knee to the crown of the head, athletic arms. Woo! Push. Heels are down, come on. 8. 1 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straddle. March it out. Woo! Good job. All right, adding on. Remember that up, down, and the half burpee? Putting them together. I want you to tap that bench. Let's recover a little more. Notice those inner thighs are working here, right? While we're tapping it up. 3 more, 2 more, and 1. Straddle that bench, hands in the middle of the step. I like to do it in the middle so I can keep those legs close. That's going to give you more of a pike. It's going to be a little harder. Pull the abs in. You're going to go up, down, out, in. So this puts those last couple together. And then we're just going to keep building. Up, out, up, down, out, in. You don't want to go over your feet the whole time. You can speed it up. Come on. Make sure you jump all the way back to that plank. Woo. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. March it out. Woo. We have not stopped, I know. I get it. I get it. All right. All right. 4, 3, 2, 1. March it out. This side of your step. We're going to angle. We're going to do a knee and a tap back or a knee and a lunge. And then we'll move on from there. We have a little more work to do before we go up to those weights. Remember, it's still going to be core and cardio and strength. All right. Don't worry about going to the beat on this one. So we're going to step knee, tap back. Now, I want you to focus on that knee coming up, the whole foot on the step. I'm just moving so you can see me. As long as your whole foot's on the step. Now, if you want, kick it out. Kick it out. I want you to get low. Just a little bit of a lunge as that foot comes back, but the back foot heel stays up, right there. Stepping with the right foot. I'm going to be more at an angle now. Remember, knee, chambers first before you think about that kick. So if you're not ready for the kick, and if you don't want to tap, just punch. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. March down. Ooh. These are harder than back-to-back cardio. I know it's hard. Ooh. Let me do something in between. Pulse it down. All right. This is a little bit more plyo. You're going to jump down, jump up. You can walk down and walk up. So you can come down and up like this and just stay low. Otherwise, you're going to be in a plyo. And if you're doing that option, maybe do a few on one side and then a few on the other. This way, you're equal. And if you want, you can do a little bounce on top. This is like a drop squat with a step. So just go by how you feel. You can do the squat, or you can do those 2 little jumps. This is definitely harder. 3, 4 more. 3, inner thigh, 2, and 1. March it out. Ooh. March over here. Stay with me. Now, I would have never done that move before doing the plank down and up. Inner thigh really fires there. I'm gonna get a quick drink. Woo. All right. How are we doing? All right. I'm gonna move the bench a little bit. Ready for that knee and tap on this side? Remember, anytime you move the bench, make sure you check and make sure it's secure. Little safety tip there. Here we go. Now, remember what I said. Do not go to the beat on this one, unless you want to. I'd rather that knee come up and you get low, really work on that form. Now, if you want kick, kick. Now, keep in mind, I'm on carpet. If you're on a gym floor or tile, you're probably going to be going a little faster. It's not an excuse. It's just to be safe. You have to take into consideration where you are. I'm going to go on that angle again. Reach to the crown of the head. Remember, get that knee up before you kick. You can even kick low. That's fine. But I'd rather you get that knee up, even without the kick. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. March it out. We're gonna round out. This may be the last of 2. Woo. All right. Then we're gonna grab those weights. All right. From here, you're gonna squat, jump forward, out and in, football run back. There you go. You've done all these. You've done a football run. You've done a half burpee. Now you can go a little lower on your jump. Really get low. Push. Couple more. Hands always under the shoulders. 1 more. Good job. Tap it out. Circle the shoulders. Arms up. Circle. Big arm. Circle again. Last time, arms up. March it out. All right. Woo. Breathe. All right. Now, we're going to combine something with a little push-up at the end. You're going to bring your hands to the middle of the step. You're going to come back here. You're going to go up, down, push up, in, up, down, arms out, push up, or legs out, sorry. So you're going to go do that push up, in, up, down. When you get to that plank, you do that push up. Just incorporating a little of that strength. You can also do the push up on your knees. That's fine too. Whatever works. Reach to the crown of the head. 2 more. 1 more. And bring it in. Whew. All right. March it out. Ooh. Roll those shoulders. We are not done yet. We are done with portion 1 of more standing work and no weights. Inhale up. Exhale. 1 more. Woo. Good job. Grab some water. Keep your feet moving. Maybe towel off a little bit. How we doing? We're about the 30-minute mark. We're good. More than halfway there. All right. We're going to do some abs, and then we're going to bring it back up again. All right. Grab 1 weight. You know what? Let's start with getting that heart rate going just a bit. So what you're going to do is you're going to sit on the bottom of your step. Make sure you have your weights near you. Sorry about that. Now, we're gonna roll back, come up to either here, or you can come up, jump, or just stand up. So you're gonna go down. You're gonna have your hands on the step as your pelvic tilt. Now you can be right here. That's like level 1. Your hands are on the step. Level 2, roll, come up. This might be enough. And if you don't want to jump anymore, just come up. Otherwise, you can add a little jump. I like to have my hands on the step just so I know where I'm going. I'm not really using them for anything other than a spot. Now, on that roll, you're just rolling to the tips of your shoulder blades, never to your neck. If this is too much for your knees, just come to the front and do that. Because it is a lot on your knees to dig into those heels. Now, if you don't want to use that step for a spot, keep your hands right here. That is fine too. Dig into those heels. One more after this. Last one. Good job. One weight. Woo. Have a seat on that bench. I'm going to move it a little bit. Okay. All right. One weight. Here's where we're incorporating a little cardio, a little core, and a little upper body, making it more just intense. All right. Now, you're going to have your feet down to start. Leaning back with one weight. Let's start right here with a twist. The key is making sure you're leaning back. Now I'm going to do it from the side. Now, if I want to, I'm going to make it harder by lifting my knees up. But if that means that you're sitting upright and you're not leaning back, just keep your feet down. Or if it's too much, I'm going to roll back. Keep going with this. I'm going to move back a little bit. Keep going. And you can really pick up the pace here. Drop that weight. Use it to really work those obliques. One more. 3, 2, and 1. Put that weight down. Come on up. You're going to go right into a mountain climber. Again, I'm moving my bench around. You don't have to. You stay right where you are. Right into a mountain climber. Again, working the core and cardio. So, hands are under your shoulders. Maybe get that knee really in here because you've got that space. Now, bring it straight in. Maybe sometimes a little bit of a twist. You can stay right here, hands under your shoulders. But if you wanted to run, run. This is cardio core. As promised. Keep reaching through the crown of the head. We're almost there. Remember, you can always go back here. 3 more. 2, and 1. Whew. Good job. You're going to grab that weight again. Whew. We're going to add a little upper body. Grab that weight. All right. I'm going to take it to the side again. You're going to be back in the same position with the weight right here. You're going to push up and down. Now you're leaning back, so you are working that core. These are all abdominal based. Now, you can do the same thing with those feet up. I want you to bring those elbows in, and I want you to think about your core here. Use your core to help bring that weight up. Right in front of you. Push. Use your core. That's why I like these a little faster. They fire the core a little more than doing it slow. 4, 3, 2, and one. Ooh, bring it in. Ooh. All right. Come on up. Next one is going to be a wide mountain climber or a spider. I'll show you two options. Then we're going to move on from here. So for this one, your hands are going to be on that bench. You're in a plank. You can bring your foot up alternating like this. That's going to get the core. If you want that cardio, you're going to jump to switch. Now, I like to jump every time. I also like to get about 32 reps in. You can break it out however you want. It's about 30 seconds. So however you want to do it, get ready. Knees over the heel, this heel comes down. 3, 2, here we go. Second set, I want you to drop those hips. Keep your core in. Third set. Last set. And come up. Whew. Breathe. Ooh. Get a drink. That was our core section. Nice job. Breathe. Now, I want you to just keep moving. Roll those shoulders. Just a dynamic stretch. We've done a lot in plank. So I just want to keep opening the chest when we can and lengthening through the neck. Couple more. Last one. Woo! Good job. All right. You're going to take your weights, put them on your step. Isn't this fun? All right. We're going to add a row with a little bit of a jump, but of course putting the weights down first. So we're going to get down there. You know what? Let's start with the feet down. Sorry. You're going to do a row. You're going to go up, down, out, in, row. Up, down, out, in, row. Up, down, out, in, plant those feet, row. Up, down, out, in, row. Up, down, out, in, row. Getting that upper body primed. So it's going to be up, down, out, in, plant those feet, row. Up, down, out, in. Sometimes my body wants to add something from an old move, but I have to remember I have those weights. One more. Good job. Come on. That can be a lot. I get that. Whew. Have a seat. One weight. Again, we're going to work the core a little bit here. That never really stops working. But you have options to put your feet down or up. That's why we did those. So now you know what you need to be your go-to if you need it. This is going to work the triceps. Triceps and core and that heart rate. All right, lean back, bring the weight up. We're going to go down and up. Now, you can be balancing on those sits bones here too. Notice my elbows are in. I'm trying to get a full range of motion, and I am using my core just like I did with the overhead press. I'm really using my core to get that weight up, but I am working those triceps. Stay in control. Little space between your chin and your chest. Again, anytime you need to, you're right here. You're still gonna feel it. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Good job. Woo. All right, come on up. We are not done with those triceps. All right. We're gonna get a little cardio in here, just a little bit. We're gonna bring our feet together on top. We're gonna keep working that alternating, the cardio, the core. Just gonna come at you. We're almost there, hang with me. This one, you're gonna jump the feet down or walk. Bring your hands down, out, in, jump up. You can do this off the bench as well. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure if you don't have your core involved, you're gonna make your too much stress on your knees or ankles for this. So if you don't wanna jump up, just squat. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the core, also cardio. A little bit of shoulders, little inner and outer thigh. Make sure those heels are planted right here before you jump up. It's a soft landing. Now I'll show you without it. You can be right here. Without that straddle jump. 2 more. 1 more. Good job. March it out. Whew. Almost there. Dips are next. Now, if you don't like dips, you can do another set of the press, or you can do a kickback standing, but we're gonna go right into dips. I think I'm gonna do them on this side, so you can see a little better. You want your hands just to be outside of your hips. Now, you can do these with the feet down. You can do one leg out, the other leg out. What we're gonna do is maybe 32 reps, take a break, and another 32 reps. So any way you wanna do that, I'm gonna do it quick, and I'm gonna start with my feet down. My back is gonna stay close to the step. My shoulders are down. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Use your feet, use your core. Don't just always use your palms. Anytime you need to, sit on top of that bench. 3, 4, 5, 6, last set, 8. Keep reaching out the crown of your head. Have a seat on your bench. Do a few wrist circles. Shouldn't need too much there, but if you need, give it a little rub down. You have to move your elbows. Your elbows have to straighten and bend to work that tricep. We're gonna do it again. I'm gonna do 16 with my right leg out, 16 with my left leg out. Any way you wanna do it. You can just do slow to start, up to you. As long as you're bending and straightening and not like this. You wanna elongate here. Whew. All right, ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more here. 8, 7, 6. Keep going and switch legs if you're with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish it. Come on up. Whew. I'm gonna check my time. Awesome. All right. Good work. I'm gonna do a couple things for the shoulders, and we're done. All right. Give it a quick stretch for those triceps. Other side. Good job. All right, this one's gonna get the heart rate up a little bit too. 1 foot up, 1 foot down. You're gonna have that weight in your hand. Wipe off the sweat. All right, you're gonna curl, press, press. Now, if you don't want that knee up, you're gonna be right here. It's shoulders. We only did that initial curl to get the weight up. So if you want, you're gonna again, work that core, work your balance, toe ball, heel, squat to lift. Either way, you're squatting, lifting. Also getting a little sneaky oblique work in here. Ooh, let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Land in the squat, switch sides. Ooh. Few shoulder rolls. We'll work the other side. That was sneaky. I guess you thought we were gonna make it easy. The last thing we have to do. Now, you're gonna just do that one curl to get the weight up. Now my heart rate's up. I'm gonna do a few more with just the tap, but this leg does squat. You can have your hand here, here. All right, bring it up, squat. Sometimes that arm out is a little bit more counterbalance. You wanna make sure you push overhead. You worked hard today. This was a tough workout. Jump 1, knee. But make sure, either way, this leg squats. Push. Come on, 6 more. 5, 4. Getting those biceps, 2, 2, and 1. Land in the squat. Ooh. Put it down. Few shoulder rolls. Straddle that bench. Feel good here. Bring that shoulder down, head above your heart. We did a lot today. Make sure you hydrate. Let me grab my water while we stretch. I'm gonna hold it center, take a big deep breath. Exhale, soften the knees. Do that 2 more times while I take the music down a little bit. How we doing? All right. Now, you're gonna take those feet out a little wider. You're gonna bend this leg, still head above your heart. If you want to, you can come down to the bench. We're gonna quarter turn to a runner stretch. Chest up, head above your heart. Now, if you wanna add a rotation, and release it, come center, and just hold here or here. Feel that gentle stretch up the hamstrings. We'll stretch them a little deeper in a bit. Now bend this knee, head up, feel that stretch in your inner thigh. Try to keep your head neutral. If you need to look up, but then find that focal point in front of you. Pivot to a runner stretch. Knees over the heel, back leg is straight. And if you want to add that rotation, just make sure this arm is not out here. That's going to create tension. So think about where your stability is. The point of this is to rotate through your center like you're bringing out a towel. Come center, flat back again. Now this time, if you want to go a little deeper, go deeper. If this is too much, you're going to stay here, reaching through the crown of the head. I'm going to take my feet a little wider. And bring it up. Good job. Walk it in or jump it in. Come up. Have a standing position on top of your bench. Now, I'm going to do this one from the side. We're going to stretch the calf. You're going to have 1 foot on top, 1 foot about 1/3 of your body weight down. And you're just going to get a feel for pressing that heel down, stretching the calf and the ankle a little bit. We're also going to stretch out the shoulder. Bring that shoulder around. Make sure there's separation between your ear and your shoulder. Always thinking about what you're stretching. Don't just mindfully grab it, okay? You're stretching out the shoulder and the back and the calf. Switch sides. Remember, finding that stability first. Find if you need to bring more of your heel off. Once you have that, you might want to stay there. If you want to add that shoulder stretch, that's a lot to balance here. And release it. Stand on your bench. We're going to stretch out the hamstrings one more time. You're going to have your left foot on the bench, take your right foot off, then put your left heel on the bench. This is a great stretch. We're doing one hamstring at a time. And if you want, you can reach for that toe, pull it in, or you can take a towel, or you can really just press it in and bring your chest down. This knee is slightly bent, but again, if you want to stay right here with your chest lifted, totally fine. As long as you're flexing that foot and feeling the stretch in the back of the legs. Now lower the toe, roll it up. Shoulder roll, switch sides. Hip goes up. So any variation of this stretch is perfect. As long as you're good with it and you're feeling it in this hamstring, you're also going to feel a nice stretch in the back of the knee. You never want to lock anything out. Also getting a nice little stretch in the ankle. Lower the toe, roll it up. Big shoulder roll. All right, straddle that bench. Take a big deep breath. Bring your hands on the thighs. Flat back, roll it up. Shoulder roll. Big deep breath, hands to your heart. Exhale. Take a moment to bring, hold on. Take a moment to bring your loved ones into your heart and to honor your intention for why you worked out today, to why you're here. Take a moment to honor yourself, to be here in this space, even if it's just for a few more seconds. And take a moment to put some gratitude into your heart for the ability to do this workout, not only physically and emotionally, but that you have shelter, you have equipment. Some people would love to be able to do this and they can't for many, many reasons, whatever blocks are in their way. So just take a moment to take that gratitude into your heart. And then send all those good endorphins and that good energy, not only to yourself for doing something healthy, but to those loved ones around you, your friends, your family, the greater community, and the world. Namaste. Have a great day, everybody. Make sure you hydrate. See you next time.